Good afternoon, everyone. Simon Evans here, Deputy Leader, Lancashire County Council and Reform Councillor for Central Skennersdale. I just want to come on quickly and just talk about what's going on with this grooming gang inquiry, or not grooming gang inquiry. 2 weeks ago, we held a press conference regarding the freedom of speech, or the lack of freedom of speech, and the grooming gangs and violence against women and girls. And we made the link about the silence is danger. And we did this 2 weeks ago. Now, at that press conference, Ellie Reynolds from Barrow came and spoke very eloquently about this issue. Now, we said all along, through election and other times, most of you know I've been involved with survivors of grooming gangs for about 2 years now. And I previously have been working with, and still do, with Elizabeth Harper. Both Ellie and Elizabeth, and I apologise, the other woman as well, 3 of them have now stood down and resigned from the grooming gang inquiry. So let's have it straight, let's have the truth. The truth is that Keir Starmer and the Labour Party never wanted this grooming gang inquiry in the first place. They had to be dragged by the report by Louis Casey to announce the grooming inquiry. They don't want it. They're trying to put it off. They're trying to kick it down the grass. They're changing the parameters of that inquiry to the point where it's useless. I thought it was useless in the first place. But it is. It's going to be useless, and it's going to take forever, and it's going to go on and on and on, and it's a way of them kicking it in the long grass because they're terrified of being accused of being racist. And that's the bottom line of why Labour are doing this. Secondly, the fact that they're talking about someone from the police or social services chairing the inquiry dilutes it and shows you how pointless it all is. It really is. There should be a judge at the very, very minimum who's chairing this inquiry. This inquiry, which I asked at the press conference, where is it? It's been 5 months now since they announced it. We've heard nothing. Only thing we've heard is because of the survivors who have taken the brave decision to resign from it over the last 2 days. So what should happen is the authorities know who was involved in these gangs. The authorities know who covered up and who's turned a blind eye. Those people need arresting and prosecuting. Simple as that. The inquiry will get us nowhere. And we're dealing with a government here who do not want the inquiry. It's absolutely scandalous. What this is telling us is we cannot protect women and girls in these countries, and actually the government doesn't want to.